Everyone, I hope everyone's doing well and the year's gotten off to a good start. I wanted to go over a few things about our class, tell you about how it's going and exactly how it's going to work. The first thing I wanted to say is thank you. I know it's a bit of a leap of faith to do things this way. It's different than other classes we've done at Yavna. It's obviously very different for me also, but from a personal point, I want to say thank you because it's allowed me to keep my connection with Yavna and with these students, and that was the hardest part about leaving, was leaving the Yavna family and leaving my students. And so I am very appreciative that I still get the opportunity to teach them. We are learning this year Sefer Bamidbar, the second half of it. Last year, students who were in my class already learned the first half, and we have this year a few 9th graders who are joining and a few girls who are in 10th grade that are joining the class now. The format of the class is we do some class discussions based on the text of the Chumash, where we'll read together as a class, or I will read for them, or they will read, and we have that coupled with chavruta. Now, you might be wondering how chavruta will work if I'm up on a screen in the front of the room and the girls are off over there. We actually haven't done it quite yet, but this is how it will work. In each chavruta group of 3, there will be 3 girls per group. There will have one computer that is hooked up, and I will be able to see each group individually. So the way I described it to the girls, I'm not positive that they got the reference, is if you remember the Brady Bunch, where there was the TV screen and then there was the different boxes all around. So that's what my screen is going to look like. I'm going to, here in Israel, have a screen monitor, computer screen that has on it each group of girls, and I will be able to monitor individually what each of them are doing, and I will even be able to chime in on each of them. And so if I hear or see that they're doing something a little bit wrong or they need a little bit of help, I can go and chat with both. I can text them, I can type to them, but I can also speak with each group individually. So more on that to come. Hopefully that will work. We're going to try to start that after Rosh Hashanah. Really, it's been going very well. Classroom management has not been bad. I know that there's been some technical issues every once in a while. The screen freezes or there's a delay or whatever it is, but for the most part, things have really been going well, and I don't feel that there's any more disruptions in the class this way than really there were when I was there in person. So I'm very, very pleased with how the class is going. There are a few things that are important to know about the class. Every week, the girls are responsible on their own to learn one parak of Chumash. Typically, it's going to be a few prakim away from where we are in our class discussions. The point of this is we are not going to cover every single verse and every single word in this class, because this class is all about going deep into the subject and analyzing. But I still want the girls to be responsible for knowing everything that happens in the Chumash, because there's no verse and there's no word that's unimportant in the Chumash. So they do not in depth, okay, they go for breadth of knowledge here, and they look at a whole parak, they work on translations and things like that, and then they have to fill out a form. This year the form is available on Google Forms, and all they have to do is fill it out, press submit, click, and it comes to me, and I grade it and give it back to them. And we're right now ironing out all the logistics with it, but it's working and it's good. So that's one thing. Every single week there's a WPA or weekly parak assignment, except for a week where there's a chag or something like that. And the other thing is that sometimes I have what's called a Schoology account for this class. Schoology is like Edmodo or any other classroom interface website. And I'll post discussion questions every couple of weeks that they have to respond to and then respond to a peer response. So those are the things, the main things I expect them to be doing outside of class. Really, the bulk of the work and the bulk of what I want them to be doing happens during class itself, and that, like I said, has been going very well. Another important thing to note is Rabbi Grebenow is teaching them on Fridays. He's doing Navi with them, and this is really nice for a lot of reasons. Number one, there would be no way for me to teach on Fridays because Shabbat will already start in Israel when it would be time to teach them. But it also gives them an opportunity to learn with Rabbi Grebenow, which I think is really nice. So he will speak to you a little bit about that section of the class. If you need to reach me, the best way to do it is by email. My email has not changed. It's naomischrager@gmail.com. Again, naomischrager@gmail.com. And I will hopefully get back to you in a timely fashion. You can email me and just let me know what the issue is or if there's some sort of issue. I want you guys to know how wonderful it is that I get to see your daughters every day, and even more so that sometimes before class starts or after class is over, I have like little private conversations with them. It's really fantastic. It helps me to feel connected to them and to Dallas. I really miss everybody at Yavne, and while we're thrilled to be here in Israel, certainly there's a very large piece of our family that we left behind in Dallas, and so my husband and I are both very happy to be able to connect with our students on a daily basis, even from thousands and thousands of miles away. I hope that the year is wonderful. I hope that your daughters learn a lot. And like I said, if you need anything or just want to say hi, please send me an email and I will get back to you as soon as I am able to. Take care and have a great rest of your night.